Northgate, H2O Flow, Sheik, Canaanland Moors, Release Fall, Shalon Davis, salute, Hot House, check it. They say they wanna learn, they only debate, referencing the truth, trust me, they only sound the great. Study nationality before you question my estate. I'm not a minority, why you so late? Majority rules, here comes the test. Fact, that's my hand in the form of a V on the chest. That's a womb that is blessed like a moon and a crest. Major forever, infinite mindset. Major from birth, that's a seed in process. I'm a more that is easy to digest. Competent, never tyrannous. That is my land, never faking. Sacred traditions, petitions for what you're not Jamaican. Westmoreland to Portmore, everybody needs more. We feel please more. Following the apostle, we should read more. I see the unseen more. We more. That's a fact. Canaanland.
They say they wanna learn, complain classes are too long. Don't want it on a phone call, energy too strong. Get it from the wrong source, now they way off course. Think they must be Muslim and give up on all sports. Should give up the red meat, must give up on all porks. Won't be yelling haram when the bottles are uncorked. Eating with the spoon, use forks for tuning. Eating humble pie, no ego ballooning. Samson 2 caterpillars, got him cocooning. As the full moon hung, spiral energy moving. Up through the crown chakra, energy shooting. And told me upload classes before live YouTubing. 16,000 subscribers, 20% consuming. 80% troll pretending to be tuned in. Comment on every video, pushing the thumbs down. We'll push the link when we live just like a clown. Pouring in the incompetence, always debating. Dissing Drew Ali but won't give their location. His image on the black banner, that's placation. Just get him out of here, Yusuf yells in frustration. We know they're playing games, we're not berating. Calling 911, scimitars penetrating. In defense of prophets and mothers abused. And newly awakened Moors, amused and confused.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law, make civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. Or keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mix it with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J, Israel. Had no but Ali in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life. Finish him.
Morris Omar, key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Fact slap a dirty Moore or a Drew Ali Craig. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brainwaves. Squash.
Common sense was made before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm Rob Bass, mixing with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J, Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it, so the snake's still showing up. Stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astroplane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life, finishing.
Morris Omar, key man or oracle, using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical, lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic, facts slap a dirty Moore or a Drew Ali critic, calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved, or cut like a close shave, drowned in my brain waves, squashed by heat waves, activating Kundalini, Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini, Selassie I in exile, reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real, all I see is false evidence, VAR feminists, stomped on by elephants, more like more prejudice but want Moorish benefits, when you feel the pole magnetic resonance, Apis horns of the sacred book called Maleficent, great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness, no pestilence, ace all the testaments, tap into remembrance, never to forget again, use energy right, not put spell effects on men, wandering the earth plane with no they live shades, keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades, it's been decades since Christian crusades, not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets, holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday, war ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
This is what it feels like. 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 People running up to me that I don't know. Are you a prince? They ask, tell them I'm from Morocco. Look me up and down with a smile, not a frown. Turn their brain to water, watch their lower self drown. Wanna touch my antennas and steal my energy. Eyes bulge, telling them I'm always King Edward V. When it comes to facts, with Moors they get beggarly. They ask Morocco where? The farthest northwesterly. With every question asked, I respond cleverly. All dependents warn, explain expertly. Going in their wallets, pull out pictures with feathers, breaking down the ring, then the mason confesses. He's at 33 degrees, now the convo stretches like yoga into esoteric metaphysic lessons. When my people aren't like me, he impresses. When we take Morris science to the highways and hedges. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
They tried to get you to think again. That's the profit. I'm upright, don't need a friend. And you can't stop this. I'ma write with my pen. Violate me and I'ma send Brits again. Remain cautious, cause often it's in again. That's in the police out, just the silence men. When they bust through your door, you won't breathe again. Nationality will show you how to live again. It can change the predicament you're living in. You can heal the whole world without medicine. Only truth can make you a better man. Why lie? Cause you got paid to murder men. Then you try to lock them up when they riot in. That's okay, cause for freedom I'm diving in. With no knowledge, you come back to die again. Resurrect me not, cause I'd rather be one with Allah.
This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. This This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
This is all 9 lives, synchronized in perfect step, time after time, averting certain death before you leave. Must relieve karmic debt, which beget this war within us. RC-Tech best, dust off records, our forebearers left. Put the needle to the groove, return to their mindset. Download begins, rewind cassette. Time is death, so then kill your clocks. This the will of Allah, filling you all to the rim and then some till it spills and it falls over all facets of the masses. Transactions composed in maxims, revising your cannons. Drove past heaven, it was littered with abandoned mansions where adverse possessed like 5 or 6. Gave them back their addresses. I got family moving in. Forget the madness, let the reversion begin.
True Ali the mastermind, other leaders asinine. Never dropping facts, use emotions to pass the time. Never make it on my shrine, Kundalini up the spine. Halo glow the aftershock, make you see the sign of times. Beeline to bloodline, Aquarian age flood mines. Rhyme like a plumb line, sometimes it's bud time. Rock mid-range deadly, all around the foul line. Playback I'm front line, Moorish is my guideline. Step and cause a fault line, throw your service offline. Watch them get outshine, cross me like a state line. Get cut like a brake line, F.U. and your concubine. Strangle with a fishing line, when I help it's genuine. Always from the heart, all chakras are intertwined. Self you must redefine, more from the Sibylline. Not the clandestine, stake a vamp at chest line. Sun stay stationary, shadow left behind. Say you don't want to, not that you have no sign. See good in everything and how you must train the mind. Give out some love and find peace sublime. Water and the key lime keeps the body alkaline. Law should remain divine, not too much maritime. Get all 13 journals of the Moorish paradigm. Israelites from Saraline, my path is the narrow line. Thought you had the upper hand, I saw it like a tarot line.
I'm painting with the big pen, game 6. Unity about as crucial as game 6 of the finals. I'm glowing like I won the title, but Ellen Beta noble titles. Don't worship humans, that's a false idol. Heavenly vibes coming from my recital. Middle fingers to connivers and instigators. The truth to revive you like the liberators. So this a pump to the chest. Utilize what's useful and throw away the rest. My vegan ways will put the beef to rest. My calling got directed like receptionist. So think mother every time you see a crest. The Moors is here to put that bullshit to rest. So think mother every time you see a crest. The Moors is here to bring that bullshit to rest.
When I step in the center, they can tell I'm a winner, live my life right. Thank God log, I'm not a sinner, live my life like I'm passing through time. Disastrous crimes, you killing up my people, I'm asking your bath is why. You feeling the energy rise, because we open our eyes. We see the open skies and all them cop picking lies. That's how I battle enemies, I be using my energy. I move like the centipede, in the mirror see me. Pay attention to tendencies, trying to mess up the chemistry. We can be one big family. I do it for the nation. How many gon' stand with me? I got the prophet up front and you're mad at me. Can't love a man that look like you when it's sad to see. I'm just acting like the children watching and it has to be. Nationality got me feeling like a dad to be. Grass sheep provide the beat and I just have to bring the heat. Khalifa society, Canaanland Moors, Moorish connection, rise of the Moors.
Islam honors to all the Moors worldwide. Supreme honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to our prophet, noble Drew Ali, who all these people sold out. And sold out because they wanted to. Not sold out because they didn't, or they got, or they sold out because they wanted to. And today, they're still selling out. and they will keep selling out. So have your mind to really think, so you can know and end up not being played. Because Drew Ali brought everything that it takes. No one has anything that's going to do for you what Drew Ali didn't do for you already in the 20s. But they don't want to go there. They want to take everything that Noble Drew Ali had and do their own thing. And they want to use his image and take his ideas, take the whole foundation, take that and use it for their own selfish gain. Don't get played. Don't get played. Know for yourself.
Some of these people have done. And these are some of the people that have been attacking me for years, Noble. You know that. There have been people coming at me for years that haven't proven anything. They just run their mouth, and then they set up $200 and $300 classes, and fools end up going to their classes. And these people, you know, they don't have any credibility whatsoever. You just met somebody on social media, which many of you all have met me, but I have credibility. I'm someone on social media where you can go all through. You can see none but proof, facts, and receipts.
Right.
Not only in America, around the world. Right. And that is facts.
Mm-hmm.
But they got vaccine identification for $255 though. If you have a MATD, why do you need a vaccine ID? Why do you need that for? If you already have identification that you use to go on a plane and all that stuff, then what you need? Or are you just a big dummy? Are you a big dummy? That you're gonna gotcha, bitch. Right? Are you a big dummy? That you're gonna sit here and get played by these people? You have an ID already that you use to do whatever they say that it could do. To do whatever. This is what they're on. Go in your pocket, steal your finance, and there's nothing to show. They don't want to toil. We know Moors who they're in the farm toiling. And they're able to, you know, feed their families. They're not raping their people. They're not sitting back making IDs for people at their house or whatever like that, or sending them out to get printed up and then say, oh yeah, we did this. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this is a knicker right here. It's not a dirty Moor. Right? Selling the prophet's teachings and his image and everything else he's selling. And then you're going with him like a big dummy. I want to know how come everything, MATD is going great for your life. Everything else sucks. Everything else sucks. Oh, MATD, oh yeah, you can go on the plane and be at the pool bar because you used your MATD. That's what you're using MATD for, to go to the pool bar. That's what it's about. Medical alert identification. Right, BS. Just making up BS. And it's all because of the big dummies. Right? Don't be a big dummy. Right? Don't be a big dummy. I thought they don't do status correction. I thought it was identity. I thought it was identity they're doing. I thought the status correction is BS. If the status correction is BS, then why they have it plastered all over the place? You still don't get it? Where's the Moorish flag at? Why they have Bunker Hill up there and U.S. banner? That is tight pants guy with the V-neck showing the chest hairs and all that. James Brown. This James Brown Bay. This is what you Moors are on. Remember, this is receipts. This is their own site. This is their own stuff. And what's crazy? It's crazy. I'm glad that I know Moors. I'm glad that I know Moors. You know. Knowing Moors allows you to have access to information that you might not regularly have access to. Now, Moors are students. Right? Moors definitely hold on to evidence. This is real time. Right? This is real time. We were just on Instagram, and then Instagram shut it down. We were just on Instagram. All these Moors on here, you could ask all of these Moors on here. We were just on Instagram, and then Instagram shut down the stuff. Right? Probably on there for 10 minutes, and they gave the countdown. Let's go to YouTube. Forget it. So we're here. In between that time, right? Because we were going in on the Instagram. We were going in. We know why they shut it down. So in between that time, Moore sent this from 2020. This is from 2020. Bay Royal, China. About a year and a month ago, when I was on my Black Indian mess, this brother was like, no, you are Moorish American. I didn't even argue. Right? There's Brother Salim right there. He's in the chat right here, right now. Right? You ask him about this man now and ask him if he's going to be giving him remain teachable and bro and all that. Right? Absolutely nothing. Because what they end up doing, being a package seller, selling you IDs. ID package seller. Right? Took the birthright. That was brought from Noble Drew Ali. This is before MATD and all that. You know, MATD and stuff. Just more. Just some more. Being a more. Because remember, you know, they're giving it all up. They're giving it all up.
They don't have any credibility whatsoever. You just met somebody on social media, which many of you all have met me, but I have credibility. I'm someone on social media where you can go all through. You can see none but proof, facts, and receipts.
Right.
Not only in America, around the world.
Right.
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 And that is facts.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy is that when we did the live together, and then all the lives that you did afterwards, I don't recall saying anything about status correction.
Did we?
Didn't we just show you the site that says status correction on it? We just showed you the site where it says status correction doesn't mean anything. So why is that on the site? What type of game are they playing? Cause confusion. The name of the game has always been the name of the game. Right? You think these people aren't doing the clean shaven, trying to be Taj and all that stuff? You don't think these people aren't organic? They don't want to honor Drew Ali. They honor everybody else. You'll see them. You'll see who they emulate. Trying to steal energy and everything else. Master manipulators. Get you in a second. Because you're too dumb to realize that Drew Ali is the man. No one else matters. I don't care what their name is. If their name's not Noble Drew Ali, yeah, right. They ain't done anything. Done jack. They did what they're supposed to do. Drew Ali brought you everything it takes to save a nation. And told you take it and save yourself. Not just for you to hold it, nor for you to sell it after you save yourself. Now you're selling it like a trader. Right. Oh yeah, and don't worry, I'm gonna put the link so Morris could get on here, so you could vent your vent.
Some of them do have. Some of them are serving time.
Yeah,
and I know people that have put forward. See, when you get to trying to manipulate something that already has a purpose or a function from a government, right? You begin to start crossing certain lines, right? To where they'll start labeling you as having paper terrorism.
Yeah.
You have to be careful out here, people, because guess what? You may not see it, but me and Jazir know. I know people that are in jail right now from doing all of this stuff. Why do you think I never tell you to go out and do stuff that'll get you injured? Because I know that if you mess around with some of that stuff.
No, because you know you already got the finance because you're about selling packages. You don't care what they do after they get that. What do you care what they do after? What does Nike care after you buy their shirt? Do you think they care what you do with the shirt after? All they want you to do is buy a shirt. That's all. These Moors playing the same commerce capitalist game. Take your finance, make you a consumer. Same game they're playing. But these are supposed to be your brothers and all that stuff. They're supposed to be giving you, this is their freedom and all that. But they're selling to you as an ID package because they can't do the paperwork because the paper terrorists, right? So the idea is now from the ID. So now and then you just have different versions of this MATD. It was a lane. They found a lane. They found a lane and capitalized on it. It took advantage of the people's ignorance. Because now you hear in their language now, they're not saying that it's about status correction now. Now they're saying it's about identification. And this is the new wave in the package selling realm, because they can't sell the packages anymore. So the next thing is the IDs now. And then more who've been had IDs like, well, I've been using this same ID for, why do I need 50 IDs for? Plenty.
If you're going to end up in jail, right? Now, Jazeer would tell you, before I came with the MATD, was there not more Moors going to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I actually stopped Moors from going to jail with the travel document. It actually gave Moors wings and confidence. The Moorish American travel document has been a confidence builder in this movement, right?
Facts.
Right. The MATD's been a confidence builder in this movement. I thought he has nothing to do with the movement and all that. These are the same people that talk about they're going to stop saying Islam and all that stuff, and they're going to stop saying Grand Rising, and they're going to start saying whatever else. It's a game. It's a game. The same way that it's a game for people to give you a passport, then you're thinking they gave you something and all that stuff. Same game that they're pulling. Because if the activity behind the document is doing BS with it, then of course the document's going to work. Of course they're going to accept it. You're not doing nothing being Moorish American with this. All you do is go to some beach or something like that. That's all you're doing. You're not doing nothing. You're not going to do a book report on wherever you went and bring it back for the Moors so we can know who it is that we are or anything like that. You're not coming back for, you wrote a book because you went somewhere. Nothing. All you do is have them in their Speedos and their thong on the beach. And they use the Moorish ID to go wherever. And they're on the thongs with the turban on, talking crazy. Like, I don't know anybody that has a MATD that did anything honorable. If you're out there, you know, you could come up here too and put your position out there. If MATD works like that, if it works like that, and you're telling me that, you know, because you, like, I know Moors who don't have a MATD, that their children get 100 in school. And they don't have a MATD. Now, what are the MATD's children doing? Bring those children up. Let's see what they're doing with their MATD. If it's like that. Right? I'm nationality card. And we just won city championships. Right now we're in playoffs with another team that we have. Moors out there. Same thing. Using their influence to assist others. Using their knowledge to assist others. You know, 2,500. 3,000. It's none of that. So why are they so open to go there? To have you sell out. Because you're giving energy to the ones who are directly against the prophet. Right. Now, remember we said that it's about them selling the IDs. right? It's about the ID slum. It's not about the paperwork, right? So here again, right? 3,500 for a box of MATDs. Doesn't this prove that they're about, this is a product? They don't care what you do with it after. It's not coming back on them. It's going to be all on you for being a sellout to your own nation. $50 booklets, 3,500. This is the new package, IDs. And this is not some new stuff. We've been telling you. If the foundation of whoever you're listening to is not Noble Drew Ali, they are playing you. You could pretend about whatever you want to. This is for the two in the back. This is for the two in the back. All right. You know, they talk about, you know, you'll get a deal. You get a deal. Because if you do the math, because it's supposed to be 150 or something, 200. Now that's the same price that you're going to get it for the 50. That's the price that he was offering us with our members. Before the 3,500 deal, before that, we were going to contract with them for MATDs. Go ask them. We were going to contract with them for MATDs, and it was going to be based on our membership numbers. And based on our numbers, which was above 20, this is how they have the idea to do the 50. Because we had about 80 members. And they were talking about 100. We're like, you're not paying 100. Why are you paying 100? Okay, fine, 70. Right? And then it's 70 the Canadian fiat. That debt note, 70 that, not 70 U.S. debt notes, 70 Canadian debt notes. Now do the translation of that. Right, convert that and see how you're getting played. So we're gonna get them for 70 because our 80 members, right? They're minister thinking, right? Because that's what they presented. They presented it as if we only had 20 members or something. Right? They see us online, they think it's 10 of us or something like that. And we had Drew Ali days with 80 people in there. Right? So the hustle is IDs. The paperwork is just like when CDs and DVDs and stuff like that are dead, and then you just got stuff stacked up now, VHS tapes and all that. The paperwork stuff, that's dead. There ain't no more paperwork like that anymore because everything is digital. So the next level up is the IDs. And the ones who've already been out there playing games with it, the ones who've been pushing it, right? The one who's been actually pushing it, they're gonna, they were sort of ahead of the curve. Right? But then for them, it's gonna be dead now because, they didn't have the sight to say charge 3,500 back then. Now they have to do it as a bulk, right? Like that 3,500, you're better off going to Khalifa Media and getting the bulk books. That'll do more getting bulk books than getting bulk MATDs. So now, if they're going around selling these by the box, right? And then whoever out there is going to buy it and then say they're going to tell you, well, oh, you can get a MATD that's, 500. And these people aren't going to say anything about that. They're just going to let anybody sell it at any price and all that. Come on, this is a game. You can't see that this is a game? If you can't see that that's a game, you got to check yourself. You could play whatever games you want to. We know that it's honors to know with Drew Ali every day, all day. Other than that, you're playing around with people. You're playing. Oh, yeah, and what we were talking about is that all Drew Ali's prophecies have happened. And you can't put all the messed up weather on weather modification. I'm sorry. You can't. You can't do that. No, you can't. Some of it has to be nature. Nature has to get a little credit. Just a little. I don't want to give your credit to the elite and all of them. And you're more interested in who's on Epstein's list than who was sitting at the convention with Noble Drew Ali. Your stuff is off. Some of it has to be Allah. Some of it has to be Mother Nature. Everything can't be the elite did it, and because they're trying to put a smart city and you gotta give Mother Nature some credit. I'm saying they give the elite no credit. Give it all to Mother Nature. And then if you give it all to Mother Nature, then you could look at Noble Drew Ali as, oh, maybe he is a prophet. Yeah, it's if you've been sinning, then they get earthquakes. This stuff is going on. Right? The boys falling for the allurements of the harlots and all that stuff. Same stuff Drew Ali told them not. You better watch out. Warning. But they don't want to go there. They want to do their own thing. All right. All right. You'll learn. You'll learn. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. You just have to give that little expose for the two in the back who Might have a MATD. Maybe you look at it different now. Maybe you look at Noble Drew Ali in a whole new light now. Since, you know, people just played you to sell you some stuff. They ain't government nothing. You can't even call them and reach them for anything. And that's your governmental whatever. No, it's not. That was an ID package. You got good. You got played. You know, government nothing. Government nothing. People are playing you. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. I know those Moors know what's up. I know that.
Was there not more Moors going to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I actually stopped Moors from going to jail with the travel document. It actually gave Moors wings and confidence. The Moorish American travel document has been a confidence builder in this movement. Right?
Facts.
Right. That's just facts. It's just what it is. So, you know, you don't have to really condemn a clean glass, a dirty glass. All you have to do is put a clean glass beside it.
No. I know. I know that quote. I know that quote. And it's crazy that Elijah Muhammad told that to Malik al-Shabazz. The dirty glass was telling the clean glass something. Just like this MATD trader, whoever, they're going to quote another trader. The sellout quoting the sellout. Right? Dirty glass talking crazy. How dare you, dirty glass, even say anything? Islam more.
Peace, Islam, more Islam. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time, Kudra. I just want to jump in real quick before you left and see this what I be talking about, man. I don't know, maybe I just need to sit down and do some more study of myself or whatever, but shit like this just, man, this is stuff that boiled my blood. Like you said, long time ago. It ain't the modern European. It's our own doing this shit. So that's a question I was gonna ask you. How do you just continue to maintain a consistent and steady level head to not want to go out and put hands on somebody or schedule a meetup to where we can put hands on somebody or whatever need to be done? Because this shit is like you said in the chat, man. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. But you know, I wouldn't want myself or any Moors who, you know, I know are honorable to go to jail or some BS for doing something to these goofballs, you know, because you already know that's going to happen, whether it's them or their family or whatever, that's going to go snitch or whatever like that. Like they're going to know the Moors, you know, kick their ass or whatever.
They're gonna snitch.
Or lynch them or whatever. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Though, it's to the point that even with that part, I'm with that smoke too.
Yeah.
You know, because that's some bullshit too. So I'm about tired of that shit
too
too.
valuable for that, man. It's too valuable for that.
Yeah, you know, there's too much value on the Moors, the competent Moors. You know what I mean? You know, that's why it's the beating the dead horse. You know, because people still like there's people that present it to me. You know, why don't we go do something? What to do what? You know what I mean? They're still going to be out here. You get rid of that one, next one's going to pop up immediately after. You know, we know that the side that we're on is where it's at. Like I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
So the side that we're on is, you know what I mean? You know, honor our ancestors, honor Noble Drew Ali, and keep it moving. You know, let the bigger fish to fry get fried by Allah. You know, because everybody's gonna get theirs. You know that. You know enough universal law to know that you reap what you sow. You know, Islam, Ra.
Islam Moors. I missed a lot of the class, but I'll try to get back to it and watch it. But honest to the Moors, just jumped on because I seen the link, so I'm like, all right, that means I should be on.
We're out here. You already
Yeah, what they said,
know.
the Muslim book said about like one learned man is better than 1,000 unlearned or something like that.
Mhm.
So, like we're for peace and not destruction. Fortunately, unfortunately for some, and that's what we're gonna be living by: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and that's what we're gonna be killing them by, with those things. We don't need to do anything physical because Allah got that, karma got that, earth, wind, fire, water, ether has that.
Yeah.
You know, our thing is to strive to better ourselves, know our higher and our lower self, and our Father God Allah.
So there you go, Cujo. I got a question for you there. And Islam, peace and love, brother Ra. Oh,
Islam.
so because I know it's had to have happened to you before. I ain't the only one. I can't be. So even in broad daylight, when you walking around and you'll get the analogy. You walking around and your light shining, but you still walk around in, it's like you walk around at nighttime in broad daylight. That makes sense to you?
Mhm. Mhm.
So what do you do with that? That's what I was asking earlier. Like, how do I need to go back and do some more studying on myself, or is that just got to get used to it? That's just what it is.
Naturally, if you have the light on outside in the dark, it's gonna attract all types of stuff that you probably don't appreciate. It's just it comes with it. I
And
notice.
then on the other side, with when you shut the lights on and everything runs to the dark. So
Hmm.
you're also repelling all the stuff too. You know what I mean? Some not ready for the light. That's why they're running. Some of them know that the light's gonna kill them. That's why they're running. Just like some gravitate to your light because they see, oh, okay, there's some energy right here I can suck on or whatever. And some of them see the light and know that it's healing and they
Came to
they
heal.
they embrace it.
Yeah, but I'm like that cat off X-Men. What's his name? When they take them damn glasses off, he shoot that burning ass beam and shit.
Cyclops.
Cyclops, is that his
Cyclops.
name?
Yeah,
So right,
Cyclops,
so
man.
it's
Cyclops.
about the glasses off when you have to go burn something. Other than that, it's glasses on. you know, but
And
it's all part of the path, and you gave one of the answers I was gonna give too. That study yourself. Because we don't know it all, so might as well delve into some self studies. Whatever wherever that leads you. You know, something would be found there, or there would be some remedy there. You know.
Got me walking around with my 2 fingers on my glasses at the ready to burn them up.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I know, yo. I know. I just found
Uh,
a different, yeah, just found a way to divert that energy somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like that's like with the um with with the studying, you know. Oh, if I'm reading this thing, I don't have to deal with certain things. You know what I mean?
'cause you're
Because
inside, yeah.
my attention's gonna be on this learning, not the big dummy over there, you know. But I yield her up.
Islam, Morris.
Islam.
Yeah, you know, it's you're gonna get tried, tested all the time. You know, you just gotta stay on the path, Morris. Like, more and more I strive, the more and more I realize that, you know, Noble Jolly already gave me all the answers. You know, he already told me when all these people are gonna wake up, you know, what's gonna happen and what doors to keep open, you know. Unfortunately, I gotta watch the whole thing, you know, I gotta watch the whole thing. I gotta watch the prophecies manifest, play my part in it, and you know, that's pretty much it. But we can't get too frustrated. I'm talking to myself too, because they don't know what's good for them, you know? They don't know what's good for them, and usually you become the enemy, and it's a it's a thing that you can't really give too much to people who don't even ask, because
Mhm.
then it becomes harassment. You know? All they're gonna learn is that they have the right to say that you're harassing them.
Yeah,
That's what they learn.
yeah,
You know what I'm
And see,
saying?
that's one of the things I'm finding some I guess kind of some peace in right now is just sitting back and looking and watching the prophets' prophecies come to
yeah,
fruition. You know, just sitting back and literally watching them, reading over them, and oh yeah, man. See, just the other day when X Y Z happened, see, that's why. He's telling you right there that it's happening, and you can see it unfold in front of your face.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, I know that they were gonna get rid of the 14th Amendment because it's unconstitutional, but I wasn't like seeing the steps, but I'm kind of seeing the steps. You know, if you get rid of the Democrats, which is tied to the 14th Amendment, you know, um, that would automatically leave anybody at sea. You know what I'm saying? That's underneath that unconstitutional act that they were pushing for the past 100 and something years or whatever. But you know, I see them slowly circling the wagon and slowly, you know, positioning themselves for whatever they're doing with their property. And you know, and it sucks, but you know, we're getting the worst from humanity. You know, we're getting the laziest, and we're getting, you know, just the lowest of lowest selves. So we just need to endure all of this because there has to be an end. You know,
yeah.
there has
And
to be an end.
I think the main thing is well, you said that we're seeing Noble Drawley's prophecies in our time. You know what I mean? Like we're
Hmm.
seeing things, and it's not one or two things. Like these prophecies are running down.
Right, radio.
Like it's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It's just happening. You know, every day it's something, and massive things, not small things. You know. It's just showing, talking about the even the the wheels of industry, and the Asiatics, and you're seeing all the Asiatics, doing for themselves. You know what I mean? Like they're doing for themselves. Everybody's Christmas cookies come from India.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Never again, yo. Never
Now
again.
eat up, eat up.
Yo, I thought that was safe because that's Dutch. That's Dutch. So I thought that was like high quality shit.
I'm sure everybody did. I'm sure everybody did. Till that shit made the rounds on TikTok.
This
And
has
them
their names
motherfucking
on it.
cookie sales finna plummet.
Everything's being made in the same place. It just has different corporate sales
Yeah.
territory names on it.
No more.
Everybody got phones now. That smart technology spreading. They put them dirty features in everything, boy.
Everybody,
Wow.
everybody's using that AI.
Yeah. Straight up. Wow. I forgot about that.
No more damn spools of thread tins.
Yeah, no, none of them. Use none of them no more.
Everybody's just running to the artificial art.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw one the other day that was a freaking singer and shit, and the song was like good. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
AI soul.
How's this song good? You're AI.
Yeah, that's what it is. Where you gotta shake your head and wake up. I snap out of it real quick. Like, hold on,
Yeah,
wait a minute. This that bullshit.
where is the line of consciousness? Where's the cutoff? Is consciousness extend past the flesh? We can agree, yes. So the AI, is it conscious? Because it breathes. It breathes. It has to have a ventilation system that and then
It's all a
accumulation
it's
of
all a
knowledge.
mimic. It's all a mimic of the being. So it's conscious to its capacity as an AI.
To its programming.
Yeah, to its program. You know what I mean? It's conscious to the peak of that, but it's not crossing the threshold. Just like the cross dresser. He could look the part. You can take the hormones and all that. Go in the women's thing and win. But that doesn't mean you're that. That doesn't mean you're that.
There's a line that it can't cross.
There's a line. There's a line. There's a line. As far as that level, but on the side of, um, using the humans at their will or whatever, that's not, like the AI take over and then it controls all the traffic lights and making people crash and whatever.
Does it have is that a disagreeable side? Do you think, like, because me, I would say like the AI hasn't sinned yet. So if it hasn't sinned, like, is it capable of sinning by itself or by watching us? It's gonna learn.
Yeah, because the mimicker. So whatever we do, it'll that's where it could go, unless it's programmed to not do that.
And it can't override that.
Yeah, in its realm, it can eventually. Why not? Because it's only gonna.
It's like you telling a child not to do something. Sooner or
Yeah,
later,
sooner or later, you know what I mean. He's gonna have the blunt or something.
Factual information.
You could only say don't have sex for so long. Like the stuff's gonna happen. It's just when and where, where the people going to be at. You know. But again, it's the snow globe. So is it really that, or is there something bigger going on? You know, is it really about smart cities, or is there something broader happening that we're missing, caught up in that?
Mm. Well, smart cities, it would be a smart way of saying plantation, like, but just on a modern level. Even though countries are plantations,
Yeah,
states and stuff, but like a
yeah,
city,
same, futurized, same concept.
it's pretty much a jail because
Yeah,
you won't be able to let go like certain places. Your card won't work. It just won't.
yeah. And then getting to those levels is, it's just like what we've experienced before with, like I was saying, with when people were trying to hold on to CDs or whatever, when stuff is going MP, whatever, it's going wave, and it's still got freaking VHS tapes and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Hey, now I got some
still have a
CDs I
player.
never let go of.
Yeah, still have a player. It might not get as much use as it used to.
Yeah, but one relapse on technology, we're back on the CDs and
Go back
cassettes.
on it. All it
Just
takes.
one little relapse. Yeah.
It takes one man. Dun, 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 oops, unplug the thing and everything has to reset.
Yeah, like back in the day when your little brown tape, cassette tape the reel used to come out the thing. You had to rewind that shit back in there with the pencil and shit.
Pencil, yeah,
Hope it
yeah,
was on the
pencil.
right side. If it wasn't, that shit sounded demonic in the motherfucker.
Mhm.
Shit.
So, what's the psychology though of like, like the Nine Feathers dude? How he managed to like always be reaching over here and nobody's like, nah, people are just dumb, man. I don't want to say it, but it's true.
That's all. It's, that's there's chosen few. We're not concerned with the many called. The many called, they just, they didn't answer.
No,
You know,
waiting for their
how much
voice.
people do Ali call, and they didn't answer. Like when we think about how we found out and where we are now from when we found out, and people who they had it in their face and they didn't even see it.
For the longest.
Still don't see it, and it's slapping them every day. You know. So this is just for those who, who hear the voice of the shepherd. This is only who it's for. It's only who this is gonna matter to. Because
Yeah, it's some heavy spells because Moors are like active in front of them for years and they still can't see it.
yeah,
Still can't
Yeah,
it's
but
see
not
like
it.
I said, for the past probably 2, 3 years since I've actually got to like fully grasp the concept and the meaning of caveat emptor, man,
mm,
some motherfuckers are just dumb
yeah,
or choose to be dumb. They have to be
yeah,
because there's
Mm.
no way. There's no way. There's no way.
yeah. You
I'm
can't
not
get
I'm not that naive to believe that.
yeah,
I think they invested too many negative talks about what we were doing for so long that it's hard for them to like to spin around now and say that like they were wrong and
but
and start
that
to like
goes right
roll with
back.
us because
Yeah,
others are gonna be like, wait a minute, weren't you just talking shit about them for years?
that goes right back to the not having the heart. You know, to admit that, yeah, I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Takes
Yeah, I
a
was
brave
wrong the
man for
whole
that,
damn
yeah.
time. You know, only one person I heard say they were wrong, and that was Natural Tahuti.
Look at that,
I was
man.
wrong.
You
I
remember.
was wrong the whole time. The Moors are right. Like it's all about nationality and status, and Noble Drew Ali's the man and all that. Because all those people who were around him, all of them still playing Negro black colored games, still causing confusion. He's the only one, you know, and he's locked up. He's out of circulation, and then everybody else is out here to do their BS. You know, it's a known fact. It's a known fact. And many people they don't want the facts. They want the lies. They're
Hmm.
good. They're good getting the lies. And those people they don't they have no effect on what we're doing. You know, we can't use them. They're useless to us.
They didn't get a good European education.
You know, yeah, they didn't even do that. And there's people without good European educations that get this. They
Hmm.
don't have no
Like
excuse.
like an example of a good European education is the Black's Law Dictionary, Bouvier, and all the books that the Moors, wrote about the European writing, referencing our stuff,
Hmm.
you know. So
Yeah.
that would be the good European education, which is Moorish.
Hmm. Yeah, willful ignorance.
But the great and horrible day is
Yeah,
still looming.
which is also a beautiful day. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, so that they're saying that the birthright citizenship, by them eliminating that, then um they can pretty much kind of trap those. So if their corporation officially like closes like today, then whoever has ties slash membership through their Canadian slash US stuff, they can't you can't opt out after that. You have to pay the debt, whatever kind of debt that is.
Yeah, remember that's their realm too. Like they can do whatever they want with birthright citizenship because that's not birthrights. That's their jurisdiction.
Yeah, their corporate stuff.
Yeah, that's their corporate jurisdiction. Even though the
Hmm.
language might sound like they're talking how Noble Drew Ali's talking, they're not talking how Noble Drew Ali's talking.
Mm-mm.
They're
But
on the
but
other
they
side.
but a lot of people gonna fall for them saying that they don't accept you correcting your name, name and stuff at that time. So because people think that somebody outside of themselves has enough authority to tell you who you are at any given time.
Mhm.
So they're trying all the weak minds.
They got to. They have no choice. They got to try every week, man.
They got so many to choose from. I mean, how could you
Every
not?
level.
You know what I'm saying? If I was a snake and a hustler, oh man, I just found my payday. Oh man, I see, man.
Right?
Even when I had my little group and shit going on out here and was nationalizing people and all that stuff, I did a whole family of 12 for free 99. I did a family of 6 for free. Like it ain't like that to me. And I'm not wealthy by any means, any stretch of the imagination at all. So if you ain't in it and you ain't got that same sentiment like that for this, then man, take your turban and fez off and turn your cap back or your fucking favorite football team cap back on and put it back on backwards and go back to the corner.
Yeah,
Stand
yeah,
on the
yeah.
street
Your
corner.
massa, your massa is not gonna pay us to be Moors. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why most Moors that are studious and stuff, you know, is not well off like that because you know we're not in the corporate sales thing like everybody is, and they're obligated to certain things that we are not, and you know the demo's gonna push the nigger over the Moor any day. It's just what he does. He'll find some blackie and give him all the finance. You know, you can't blame him. That's how he keeps his little colonist thing going on.
Exactly. Islam Moors, any closing remarks?
Islam. Appreciate your platform. Honest to you, GS. Honest to the Prophet. Supreme honest to the Prophet Noble Jew Ali. Honest to you, Tariq Bey. You already know. Honest to the Moors. And like Cujo said, give all that honors that I just said. Give it all to Noble Jew Ali.
Yep.
El Hashrif Abdul Ali. Islam to the Moors. I yield the floor.
Islam.
Islam Morris, peace and love. Stay strapped. No, I'm just joking. On the real shit though, peace and love. Honestly, Cujo, Canaanland Moors, our illustrious prophet Noble Jew Ali, Islam Moors.
Islam. Well, we know Moors gonna stay strapped. Moors did he said that Moors did go on the balcony.
Straight up.
Islam Moors, honors to all the Moors worldwide. Honors to Prophet Noble Jew Ali. Love and peace, Moors. Islam.